The class is called Black Devils and Racial Supremacy. And I'm going to tell black and white history. We're going to stick with black history, African American history, and this is just the United States, North America, and white history. I'm going to take sort of extreme positions on it, right? But I'm going to tell the history as though it happened in the reverse, okay? So that black people are on top and white people are on the bottom. Okay, so we're all equal, Hilda, right? We got it? We're all equal. So here we go. Let's see how equal we are. Because this is it, right? Civil rights movement, we're all good? Now, we look around the room here. We see you, we see them. Okay, so let's take a look here. Go ahead, man. Okay, here's household wealth. Just take a look at this. The blue is 1983, and the red is 2013, okay? So here's household wealth. This is black people. This is you in 1983. This is all the wealth. Everything that you own, retirement accounts, homes, cars, et cetera, minus your debt on average, right? So this is you, and this is them. It's like, damn, dudes. Y'all amassed a lot of wealth compared to them over the years. You know what I mean? By 1983, and then we look at 2013. So we had all this growth. So, you know, you all did pretty well. Look, your growth, the household wealth increase on average from 1983, this to this. Yeah, but look at them, man. Dudes, it just keeps going. Just keeps going. Money makes money. Let's look at the next one. Take a look at this. So here we are, 2013. This is for black people. Y'all doing pretty well, right? And here we are for white people. Look at y'all, right? In 2043, it's predicted that that's going to be the change in household wealth.
Well, maybe because they didn't probably invest in Bitcoin, because you probably could do,
They didn't invest in Bitcoin. They didn't invest wherever they need to invest. They didn't do the smart things that y'all did, right? Do you know that, like, this money that y'all have, can you go back one? Even this, we can go back here, go forward now. All this money here, right? All of this. Dude, that's household money that's earned over decades and centuries. And y'all built that up on the blood and the sweat in the beginning of their people. And you got really rich, and you held on to that, and you invested it in your institutions that you didn't allow them to invest in. They couldn't even have bank accounts. They couldn't get loans to buy houses. When you all were buying the houses and all, they weren't buying the houses, not because they weren't smart, not because they didn't know about it, not because you wouldn't let them have a loan. Dude, seriously? Like, seriously? And so now we look at this. And you all, like, it's like you don't even have the decency or, like, this sense of, like, to take any kind of response. Could you take a little bit of responsibility for it? Could you just take a little bit, maybe? Just a tiny bit. That maybe some of who you are today is only because of what they are not? Can you think about that? Like, black people out here, can you all think about that for a second? Like, you're all in the same boat, right? Can you just take for a moment that responsibility? Can you get it? No. It's like you don't. Take a look at this. Oh, look at unemployment rate. Here's another one. You know, it's like, here's the thing, y'all, right? Everything, this is what you got. Y'all get really good at this. White people, right? Because you have years and years and years. And white scholars, what are white scholars always focused on? What are white academics, white researchers, white people, what are white people talking about all the time?
What they talk about all the time?
Yeah. This kind of stuff. And you get tired of it. But you all are doing it. Why? Why are you talking about it all the time? Because these folks won't listen, man. Look at that. Look at unemployment. Look at this. It's like, dudes, wealth, income, unemployment, inequality. You got to just keep hammering away at them. You know what I mean? And next one. And here's this. These are the kinds of, you drive down the street. This is the kind of stuff the news is always showing you. Photos of poor white people. Poor white, like white homeless people. It's always white people. You know what I mean? Which you get tired of seeing because it's just like that guilty bullshit reminder of all the history and all this stuff. So you get tired of it, understandably so, right? Because they're always like throwing it in your face. But that's you. How do you think they feel? They're always seeing these photos of these black families. How is that to see the black family doing really well? Look at that happy couple with their lovely kids and like, woohoo! And 2 wives? I don't know what the fuck. I have no idea. Okay, let me show you a couple things. So you all get really good at trying to it's like you have to try to convince them, right? You haven't been able to convince them with numbers, and so you do research, and you're always doing research, and you're always doing studies, and you're always doing everything you need to do to try to convince them that it's unfair for you, and it's still unfair. Oh, here's another one. You guys are really good in your ingenuity. So you send 5,000 resumes out that are exactly the same. 5,000, exactly the same. The only difference is one has one set of names and one has another set of names. And one set of names, Tamika, Ebony, Aisha, Rashid, black names. You know what I mean? Like, they're not black names per se, because I know a white woman named Tamika, but mostly it's coded for when you see Malika or Sharnice, you kind of assume it's a black woman, and it probably is most of the time. And when you see Marianne and Brett and Greg and Jill, we mostly can assume it's a white person, right? And so we send these resumes out, and we want to see how many get responses. And lo and behold, guess what? This is brilliant, y'all, right? You're so good at pointing out the racisms to them, and they still don't get it. Or they don't read about, I don't know, maybe they just don't read your studies. Go to the next one. Lo and behold, guess who gets 50% more responses? Okay, all right, black team. Get yourself out of that one. Does that maybe have something to do with the unemployment? Or do you want to take another hit off the joint and ask another big philosophical question?
I mean, it's not racism. I just don't want to mispronounce their name. Like, what is that? Buriette?
Oh, I got it. Oh, you think so you think your people would be reluctant to hire their people because they don't want to offend them, or they don't know the culture, or maybe they think that your people really in the end don't want to work with them. Like, they want to give you a chance, you know what I mean? But they just aren't really sure that you're going to be that comfortable. Yeah. Oh, that's awfully black of you. Yeah, to be so caring and considerate of your white countrymen and women. That's nice. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, here's one. Percentage say they've been treated unfairly in a public place. Oh, lo and behold, oh my gosh, it's more white people. White people are more likely to say that. Is that a surprise, my black friends? Is that a surprise after everything they've been through, after all the bullshit that you heap onto them, after all the ways in which you treat them, after all the ignorance and denial that you direct toward them, the unwillingness to read, to understand, to study, to all the things? Is it surprising to you?